Hello and welcome back to Dance with Shaka Lee TV. I'm Shaka, I'm a heels dance teacher and movement artist, and I'm here to bring some movement to your day. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to get out of the sexy Cobra move that isn't just back up the way you came, okay? In the recent video I did where I broke this move down and I taught you all about how to master this move, I got a lot of great comments from people who were really interested in other ways to use this move and other ways to get out of this move. So I figured I would dedicate an entire video to it. So I'm going to teach you today 3 different ways to get out of the sexy Cobra move. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the move itself, and I'll show you how to get in and out of it the same way, just so we're on the same page. This, and please don't mind my mic hitting the floor. There's really no other place to put it. So, this is how you get into the Cobra move. You start with hands right underneath your shoulders and you're going to take your head down all the way to the floor. You're going to arch that back as soon as it's possible for your body and you're going to push yourself down forward, 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 keeping those arms strong on the floor, supporting you all the way until your chest hits the floor and your booty stays up, okay? So this is the Cobra position all the way in full. To get out of it, you would usually just reverse, and you would reverse the same way you came up. So your chest would push you back first, and then you'd slowly come back to seated. Yes? Now, not everyone likes to execute the Cobras in this way. We like to get down, but we like to get up differently. So these are a couple different versions on how to get out of this Cobra move in a different way. So the first one to me is the easiest to do. You just get into the Cobra, yes? So we're going down all the way into the ground. Once you're here and your booty is up, you're now gonna take your back hand, whichever hand that is for you, your back hand's gonna rise above your head, straighten. And now this is the chance where you are going to flatten yourself on the floor and you're gonna roll over onto your back. And once you're on your back, you can get up, you can keep rolling and get into a new position, but I like to get up from this position personally. So what you want to think of is pushing your palms into the floor, okay? You also want to think of using your core, engaging here. You can use a leg. Sometimes I like to lift a leg, and when I lift a leg, I like to think of really securing my hip placement, my pelvis and my leg area, so that when I drop my leg, it's not coming away from my body, but instead my hips are moving with it as if they were stuck together like this, okay? So all together, you're gonna push your hands into the floor. Yes, you're gonna start to rise up through your chest, engaging the core and keeping those hips locked in that position so that you can come up like this. Now the last piece of the puzzle, which I'd say is the most important, is letting that neck go. This is hard for a lot of people. They struggle, they want to see themselves in the mirror, they want to see what the other people are doing, so they try to keep their neck taut, and it's 1, not safe, and 2, not pretty. So from the back position, you want to think of letting your neck come up last, or sorry, your head come up last. So you're really trusting in the rest of your body, you're trusting in your hands, you're trusting in your core, and you're trusting in your legs and hips to keep you coming up, and you can let your head go back as you come up, okay? It's just trust, but it takes practice. So you're gonna push your hands on the floor, you're gonna pull up through the core and use that leg to so slowly bring you forward, yes? And the faster you do it, the more momentum you'll have. You don't have to do it really slowly. Obviously, slower is harder. So let's do it all over again. We're gonna start from our Cobra position. We're gonna go into it. Down, 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 and then you're gonna straighten that arm behind you and you're gonna roll onto your back, pushing yourself over. And then from here, you're gonna put your hands out to the side like a T, and then you're gonna push up, and now you can choose a leg, you can choose a different leg if you want. You can push up with that leg and use your arms to get yourself up. So that is the first way out of the Cobra move that I like to use a lot. Now the second way out of the Cobra move is really fun, and it can make for some interesting shapes, especially if you choose to do your Cobra in a new direction. Usually we're used to seeing the Cobra one side or the other, but you can also do your cobras to totally different directions. So if you pick a diagonal, for instance, this way out of it could work really well. So let's choose a diagonal to the back. So instead of going directly to the side like we just did, we're gonna find a bit of a corner, yes? So we're not going straight to the back where you can't even see me, but you're gonna go towards the diagonal, okay? So this time, same thing applies. You're going to push all the way down into that cobra, getting onto the floor as we usually do. Now your booty is up just like it's supposed to be, and then you're going to think about this front leg. Yes, you can use that leg to pop up, that heel to pop up to remind you which leg it is. And what you're going to do is you're going to push up on this front arm, push up and open your hips so that you come out of this position onto the side of your leg, and this leg is pointed. So we just took your legs from this position in the cobra, right, like this. This leg was up, the front leg was up, and you're gonna now open it up here. So that one again, you're starting towards a diagonal. You can do it to the side as you were doing it before, but when you come up, it's not gonna have the same opening effect. That's why I like to start this one on the diagonal. You're gonna get into the cobra, sliding all the way down, yes? Then you're gonna kick this front leg up, you're gonna push with the arms, drop onto those hips, and you're gonna open up. You can add some hair, you can bend the leg, you can extend the leg, that can come after however you'd like. And then from here, you can keep going into whatever movement you like. Okay, so the third way I like to come up from a cobra position is a little bit more advanced. This one takes a little bit more arm strength and leg flexibility as well as mobility. So if this one is not what you want to try today, don't worry, you don't have to. The other two that I've shown you are very accessible for all levels. This one we're going to show you just the same way. Towards the side is where this one is most effective. So you're going to get into the cobra the same way. Yes? Getting down all the way, keeping your hands in the push-up position here, your booty is up. Now, this is the way we're going to push ourselves up. We are going to think of reversing our cobra the same way as we usually would, yes? And except there's an added leg that comes up. So you're thinking about lifting your leg and you're thinking about having it come through and up. You don't want to think of kicking it up because the momentum you want to take is up. So the momentum shouldn't be out and up, it should be straight up. You're going to take that leg and it's going to lift you all the way up and pull you out of the position, but you have to use your arms a lot as well, and your knees have to come back in. So you kind of have to reverse the cobra a little bit as you came into it, reversing out, but you want to add that leg as momentum to help guide you all the way out. Lots of things happening. Let's give it a shot. So you get into your cobra, all the way down, 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 down. You're on the floor here. From wherever you'd like to start this, you're going to kick that foot up at the same time, pushing yourself off the floor into probably a one-kneed position, and then from there, you can get up. From there, you can bring it in, knee spin, however you'd like to get out of it, okay? So this one requires a bit more strength in the arms. So you're gonna dive down again. Yes, diving down, all the way down, using that leg to come into the booty, then stretch up at the same time, push yourself up and out of it and into your next movement, okay? So when we speed it up, because that was the slow version, when we speed it up, it will look like this. You'll come down, when you're ready, come all the way up and out of it, okay? Now, ideally, you want to have a leg going straight up in the air, and you want it to be straight. Now, if those things aren't accessible for you, but you still want to try that, that is okay, but I'm letting you know now that by your leg coming more straight in the air, you're going to get more momentum as you pull yourself out of it. Yes, if your leg is only coming around here, this is not going to give you a lot of momentum, and it's going to work your arms a lot more. But it is working all together. Your arms have to work as well as your leg coming up, and your quads still have to push you up and then back with everything, okay? So that is the third way. Okay, and so those are the three different ways that I like to get out of my Cobra position. Let me know if you want to see any more of this, because there's definitely a couple more ways you can get out of this position. Or if you'd like to see anything else, put it down below in the comments. As always, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And if you'd like to dance with me, I put out full tutorial videos that you can purchase and follow along, keep them forever, and try to dance with me in heels. Learn a full routine, and it's so much fun. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.